Welcome to another edition of News Bites here on Daily World Television. My name is Cal Korff and I'm your host. Germany has passed some very strict laws now against hate speech on social media, on the internet, and they, under this new law, will be holding the publishers of such hate-filled speech responsible. This means companies like Google, Facebook, Twitter. Under the new German law, if you are found guilty of propagating, publishing, or furthering hate speech, or letting others repost it, you can be fined as much as $50 million. And if one bothers to quickly search YouTube, or Google, or Facebook, or Twitter for hate speech, you'll find tons of examples of it. So this new law is going to earn the German government, if it is enforced, billions of dollars. Obviously, the solution to this is for these companies to clean up their act. It's going to take them a while to do that since, let's be blunt, they never really were serious about this issue. I'll cite just one topic example. There are many pro-Palestinian websites that talk about killing Jews, but yet there are many Jewish websites that talk about wanting a homeland called Israel, which are marked as hate speech. I guess killing Jews isn't about hatred, but if Jews want a home called Israel, that's an example of hate. If you believe the twisted rhetoric of some of the Palestinians, the Arabs, and some people who follow the religion of Islam, where they believe, like Iran does, that death to America, death to Israel, death to Jews. That's what Hamas will tell you they believe in, Hezbollah, Al-Qaeda, Islamic State, some members of the Taliban. There are many terrorist groups that hold that twisted, hate-driven ideology. It is religious intolerance, and of course it is racial intolerance. But yet this type of filth permeates Facebook, Twitter. You can find YouTube videos promoting and advocating violence and hatred. Ads appear next to those. Google's making millions of dollars off of those. The German government is determined to stop it. And if there's any country who can, or at least put a dent in it that is quantifiable, it is Germany. And here's why. In the European Union, if you deny that the Holocaust occurred, which is a form of hatred or extreme ignorance, you can spend 3 years in prison. There are people who have served prison time for denying that the Holocaust occurred. You see, the principle is very simple and universal. When you deny genocide, that's a crime. There's no other way to view it. It is one of the worst lies that a human being can commit, other than the crime itself, the physical crime of genocide. So because Germany and the European Union have these laws to try to limit hatred, because based on Germany's past, the world suffered at the hands of an enormous hater, Nazi dictator Adolf Hitler, who committed the Holocaust, not only against Jews, but Russians and Slavs and other people that he said were Untermenschen, or people who were subhuman. That type of racism and hatred must never rise again. So this new law is quite interesting because if companies don't clean up their act, it's going to cost them some serious money. And a $50 million fine per instance could theoretically over time even bankrupt large internet providers and social media giants like Facebook, WhatsApp, Google, YouTube, and Twitter.